Day 3 of my attic cleaning project. Everything is out of the attic now except for my husband's crap, and he'll go through that when he wants. So basically, what I'm down to is things like memoirs, not memoirs, memorabilia, and like the different decorations for the different seasons of the year, things like that. So this should be fun. Oh, and some of my collections. I kind of flip between wanting to go minimalist because I love it, but I love my collections. and I really do toggle between the two things. So I'm gonna start. So among our memorabilia, and it's funny, I had been given a box of some of my father's old baby things. Like, I don't even know what kind of fabric this is. It might be like a silk. It looks like it was handmade. And these baby bibs and this baby blanket, and this looks like a christening gown. So I don't know why I have two of them unless one belonged to my father. Like maybe my father was baptized in one, and then one of his siblings got baptized in another. They're neat. I'm afraid to touch them. They're from 1940, like one or two, and I'm kind of afraid. I'd love to get them cleaned. I'm kind of afraid to touch them. I don't even know if this is like cotton or linen or what. So I'm thinking what I'll do, I'm not going to go through the expense of getting them professionally cleaned at this point, but I think what I'll do is get some acid-free paper and just kind of repack them, at least for now. And from antique baby clothes, I'm moving on to my collection of Avon glass. It's glass, so it doesn't need to be in a box, as far as I know. But I got some of these funny little, there's George Washington. Here's the head of Teddy Roosevelt. That's not good. And animals. I don't generally collect the aftershave lotions unless they're animals. So like this pheasant I think is pretty. This dog, he's very dusty right now. This dog had and might still have aftershave in it. No, I think it's empty. But that's the stuff I like. And now I'm repacking my wedding box. I love this. It's a little bit frayed around the edges, but this just cracks me up. This part, I'm gonna revised and updated for the 90s. That's too funny. I had a peek inside, but I'm trying to just kind of sort and organize. This was somebody's boutonniere. Couldn't tell you who. I really don't know. And these are some of our cards and stuff that we got, because everything's just kind of in a box, like a cardboard box, but now I'm putting it in a nice box. This is a collection of porcelain dolls. Before I was married, before I had kids, the supermarket where I went to, Acme, actually was selling these. I thought I had more than four. It was just like a promotional thing. They've held up really well in the attic in spite of everything. This doll, I can't remember where it came from. It's cute. This one actually, it's weird. My father bought it for me in Turkey back in 1960, like 8 or something. Look at the wooden shoes. Isn't that weird? I don't get it. I mean, like little Dutch shoes, but bought in Turkey. I mean, what do I know, right? And now I think I have too many categories. I got family heirlooms. I've got old cast iron toys from when my parents used to sell cast iron toys in the 70s. I've got not old. These are my decorations for autumn, not Halloween, not Thanksgiving, just autumn. I've got old calendars. Under this is my old school papers. My mother saved them for the first several years of school. I'm not sure why. Then I've got, in this box, it says Lincoln Logs and Blocks. It's actually my kids' heirlooms. Over here, I've got a box full of high school and college stuff. Here's Easter / spring. Back to my box full of wedding. I got some stuff that my grandmother made. She was into that plastic mesh. And then Thanksgiving, specifically Thanksgiving decorations.